All right, it's another microphone unboxing that I'm doing here. This is the first time I'm getting a wireless microphone review. I've never had a wireless microphone, and I was looking for one that was under 50 bucks. So I found this one on Amazon. It's called the Fine, I believe is how you say it. It's FIFINE, and it's the Fine microphone. And what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do an unboxing of it, and then we're gonna do a kind of distance test, see how far it goes, and test it against a regular wired lavalier microphone. So let's get started. All right, so it comes with, it looks like the company information, how to get the 2-year warranty, thanking you for the product, it looks like. User's manual for the unit. We'll get to that later as I'm getting it installed. A little piece of foam here. Let's take a look now what's inside of here. Alright, so it looks like we have the lavalier part of the microphone, it looks like. Oh, it's pretty big compared to my other ones. See that compared to my finger, how big that is? This type of connection it comes with. I hope it has an adapter so that I can fit it into my regular DSLR camera. I think this would be the receiver. Here is a headset. I guess if you're on a stage or something, I saw in the pictures you use this for that. Oh, here's the part. I see now how it works. So the lavalier will plug into here, and this will stay on the person, and this is going to be the part that plugs into my DSLR camera. And these are the adapters. Pretty cool. They do have the adapters. This one says for phone, so that one has the 3 rings on it. We're not going to be putting it on a phone today, and this is the one that's going to go directly to the camera. So I'm assuming this is the part that plugs in there like that, and then it's going to plug into my camera. And this is the part that'll stay, I think, on me. There's a little slide right there, if you could see it kind of lines up, and that plugs into there. All right, pretty neat. Let's get some batteries and we'll get this test going. All right, I found some batteries, so let's get them in this thing. This one looks like it takes 2 AA batteries. They're kind of right underneath the camera, so if it's shaky, sorry about that. Did I put that in right? No, that one goes that way. Goes in like that. And I believe this is the part that's going to take AAAs. I think. Yes. So one side is plus and the other side is probably not. All right. I'm not one for reading directions, so I'm just going to try and figure this out by itself. There we go. We have green on here. And we have the light on there. All right, let's take this thing outside and play with it, see what we can do. All right, so we're getting ready to head outside, and here's one thing I don't like about it. There's no shoe mount for this. The part that plugs into the camera. I don't know how I'm gonna mount it on top of the camera. I'll probably just use some gaff tape for today, and then maybe get some kind of adapter for it later on. All right, this is my very first test with it. Just wanted to give it a test before we go outside. It's a little echoey in here, so we'll see. The microphone levels seem pretty strong so far. I think it's pretty cool. It just seems like this could have been a little bit smaller, but it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna clip it on there next, and we'll go from there. My first test with the new microphone, guys. All right, I'm gonna test it now, do a distance test with it. I'm gonna walk back a few feet, speak, walk back a few feet, speak, and like that. All right, I'm about at least 20 feet away from the camera, testing the microphone here. All right, I'm further away from the camera and I'm testing it now. All right, I'm further away from the camera and I'm testing it now. All right, we've got it hooked up to the drone here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna test how many feet in the air it goes, and if we can keep how many feet it goes up in the air and see what it does. Hope it doesn't crash. Is there sound? Is there sound? Still sound? Still sound. We're at 200 feet. All right, so this audio right now is coming from the PoweredWise wired lavalier microphone. Obviously, I don't have too much to move with this one. That's why we just bought this wireless one to give it a try for something we're doing outside. But that's we were reviewing the FIFINE K037. I think that's you pronounce it FIFINE, and that's how the performance of that worked. I'm going to try and put on the bottom, which was recorded because during the unboxing, obviously I wasn't using the FIFINE wireless microphone. I was using a different microphone for that one. So I'm going to try and put the names of the microphones down on the bottom. All right, so I just finished looking over some of the footage, listening to the audio, checking things out. I'm going to give you a couple pros and cons about it. My other lavalier microphone was only working on the left side or the right side, I forget. I don't know what's wrong with the other lavalier microphone, but it kind of gave you an idea of how it sounds with a wired one compared to this. Like I said, the cons for this one I would say are there's no way to mount this on top of the camera that you're using for the receiver part. So there's no shoe or anything like that to mount this onto. It kind of was hanging off the side when I was using it. I'm sure there's a way that I can figure out how to get it mounted on the camera, but it'd be nice if it came with a built-in kind of shoe mount on the bottom. The distance is pretty good. It's way more than what we need, but the thing is when you get a little bit further away with the distance, if you're moving, like rapid movements, like if you were moving to the left or the right or forward or backwards really fast, it kind of loses signal a little bit. I noticed that. So I think those are about the two cons I found for a microphone of this price range, a wireless microphone of this price range. The things I did like about it, I think the quality is good. I don't hear, it's very comparable to my other microphones. The price point, of course, the ease of use, I just kind of turned it on, put batteries in, turned it on, and it was working. That was pretty awesome. The design is pretty neat. I like the little clip for the hip and everything. It looks a little bit bigger than other wireless microphones, but the other wireless microphones are over $100, and this one was, I think, less than 50 bucks. I think I bought it for 35 or something like that. I forget how much I paid for it. But those are the pros and cons of it.
And I like that you were able to change the frequency. We tried that. And like I said, don't forget to pull out the antenna on the side there if you're going distance with it. And oh, and the other con would be as you speak into the microphone, it's a little bit louder there, peaks that way, but when you have the headset on, it kind of just, it stays at the same volume while you're speaking. And that's it. I think I like it. It's definitely something we're going to be using for our little outdoor thing that we're doing next. So that's it. I'm happy with it. Have a good day. Thanks for watching the video.